Hey, I just found out, because I'm lazy and don't check my stuff, I got a 6th subscriber. Whoever that is, thank you. I am on the mic. Subscriber number 6, thank you, in case you didn't hear. All of my viewers are adults, so... Okay. Most of them between 25 and 34, according to the app I got. Just over half. I'm amazed. I appeal to my own age group, apparently. But I'm only barely in there. The top 3 countries, apparently, that view my content. The United States of America. Keep being you, because no one else wants to. Sorry, kinda true. Canada. I'm surprised that many people like me in Canada. Like, at all. And the United Kingdom. No idea what to say about you guys. I know nothing about the UK. United Kingdom. Except I think they might have England in there? I haven't seen a map in a while. That's literally all the noteworthy stuff. Still a smoker. Kind of fun. But let's see. How can I celebrate this? I know. Since I don't have anything that's really big to do tutorials about, I can do some little ones. I have my stand here somewhere. Where the hell did it go? Okay, apparently I don't. Get first. One of the easiest doll dresses, if you have a doll of Monster High or Barbie or whatever, that you can make. It's very simple, actually. We got 2 strings. One you don't need. It's literally just a belt. That is a belt. This is the basic shape of the dress. I went the wrong way. Just like... It's like a drawstring bag, sort of. Now, once I figure out how to undo this thing, it's just a simple knot. You can just pull open the neckline, and pretty much just pull it off the doll. I'm getting caught with stray strands and stuff. Get off. Okay. So you might recognize this. You just might recognize it. You know when you cut off part of your sock for some reason? That's this. It's actually quite simple. All you have to do is essentially make a seam up here. Just like a pretty wide one, making sure to leave room on the inside. Make at least one hole. I have 2, but at least one hole at like the edge of the at the top edge of the seam or wherever. Run a string through it. Make 2 holes for the arms on either side. And add a belt. That's all you have to do for this. That's literally everything you have to do. You can just like cut off the stretchy part of the sock and make a dress that way. It's sort of like there was once a book that had a princess and a prince and a dragon. Not the normal story, but the princess went through a lot and ended up wearing this sack on her body with like a rope belt. And to be honest, the story really shows you how shallow royalty can be. But that's the kind of thing that we're looking at. It's essentially a bag with like a couple strings. That's the basics of it. You could probably take a drawstring pouch or something, cut off the bottom, and get the same result. And that's kind of just how it is. And of course, because that sock was so short, it didn't exactly get long enough for me to go without the thing. Putting shorts on her. And I put her clothes back on. Slip it up. Keep the ends of the string in the back, of course. We don't want her being made fun of. Not that that's avoidable on YouTube, but you can just slip it over even the hands if you make the holes the right way. Of course, I'm making the holes bigger by accident because they keep getting caught on everything. It's one side. Just slip her on. There's the other side, and it sort of sits like this right off the bat, like E. But that's why you have the drawstring up top. You just pull it shut and use a simple knot because you're going to have troubles getting it open if you don't. You can put a bow, but just one simple knot. Perfectly fine. Got a dress back on. Got this. And I just put a string on to cinch the waist, as fashion people would say. Where did that string go? I had it a moment ago. Yay, celebrate. There it is. Good times, come on. Oh, I put the bow in the back, just because I wanted to. But you can put it literally anywhere. You can use any material. You can use any material for a belt. I just used string because it was on hand. And you get this beautifully cinched waist. Yeah, I screw up a lot of stuff. But in this case, it's a bit of a short skirt. Like, the shorts are right here. You can pull it down, you can do whatever, but maybe you want to go with something a bit longer. Alright. Enjoy Laguna. I just call her a fashionista with that. The next one, since everyone here is an adult and probably had to do this once or twice in their lifetime, since I'm wanting a cigarette, excuse the light, I'm sure you've had to salvage butts before. So find an empty butt if you want. It doesn't have to be empty. You take off the excess paper, so you're left with the part with the filter if it's empty. If not, yeah, well, you just do it as is. Take it, you put it here. I don't have a good angle. This actually might be better. You put it here, on the inside. You line it up on the straight edge, so you get a nice little thing going. Just a gentle little thing here. Straighten her out. Roll around the filter. Most of the... Okay, we're back. It's around the filter. And obviously you want to basically just run your fingers along like this to get the edge to point inwards. Obviously you wet the sticky. And you start on the edge with the filter and you just run your fingers along like this and it will stick. Anyone who's bad at rolling understands why I'm doing this. So you essentially just get a tube. This one's not exactly perfect, but it's a thing. Next, all you gotta do, is take your tobacco, which I actually have a little bit on hand. It's all I'm going to show you. You take something, like a stylus or a paintbrush or something. Now hold your tobacco, however, like even on the table. You just hold the tube over the tobacco. You take the tobacco, like a little pinch. Keep your tube over where you want your tobacco to be. I have a bad angle for this, but... And you just let it go in like this. Couple little taps to get it going down. Once you get a little bit in there, you're going to want to, of course, maybe tap the edge a little, get some strays to go back. You take your tool, and you go down, you just tap it in. If people know old-fashioned stuff, like those really old guns, I think they were in the last war or something, you know that that's how you pack in the gunpowder. You can use any shape, really, but I do actually suggest something similar to this. It works better, and it sort of stops it from curling so much. You do that till you fill it. I'll be right back when it's filled. Okay, so I filled it up. You can actually see how far. I really did not leave enough space. But once you get it to the top, you can just pinch the end and do a little bit of twisting and a little bit of rolling, just to close it off enough so this stuff doesn't fall out. Now, if you have tubes, I encourage you use them, because you do not get a very good shape with my process. But you get a full cigarette out of the deal. So now, since you've gone through all the trouble, which takes maybe like 5 minutes, roughly, give or take, you can light her. Be careful of flyaways. I've been burned by these things before. Just like so. It's gonna kill me, but it feels good. Vaping would actually probably give the same feeling, but I can't afford the initial $100 or so for a good one. The cherry looks purple. That's kind of cool. Again, be careful. If the cherry starts like bending one way, you can just point it up and you'll be good. If you accidentally ash out the cherry, just relight it. Don't worry about the lost tobacco, believe me. Again, thank you to everyone who watches. Thank you to all of my 6 subscribers. Love y'all. You all. And, don't follow my lead. The doll dress is good. I mean, how many people have kids that would love a brand new dress for their doll, but you don't have the money? Reuse a sock. Anyways. Later.